Harvard University President Claudine Gay released a statement Thursday reiterating the school's rejection of all forms of hate, and saying she condemns the phrase, "from the river to the sea," a rallying cry used by some pro-Palestinian protesters that has been deemed anti-Semitic by the Anti-Defamation League. Harvard has been and is a place of civil behavior and civil discourse, Gay wrote in the statement. "We do not condone, and will not ignore, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, acts of harassment or intimidation, or threats of violence." Harvard first made headlines related to the Israel-Hamas conflict last month when more than 30 student groups signed a statement that argued Hamas' military assault on Israel did not occur in a vacuum, and compared the Gaza Strip to an open-air prison, according to Harvard's student newspaper, the Harvard Crimson. Billionaire hedge fund manager and Harvard alumnus Bill Ackman, who has been perhaps the most outspoken critic of Harvard's response, took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to call for the release of the names of students who signed it so they weren't hired by his company. Ackman later called on the university to immediately suspend students involved in the October 18 incident. Harvard is just one of a number of elite universities in the U.S. that have come under fire for their responses to the Israel-Hamas conflict, or have had escalated issues on campus. At Columbia University, billionaire Leon Cooperman said he would stop donating unless he saw a change in the university's response. At Cornell University, a student was arrested, and is facing up to 5 years in prison and a fine as high as $250,000, after posting threats toward Jewish students on an online forum. The Biden administration launched an initiative last week that will work to monitor and curb the rise in anti-Semitism on college campuses. On Tuesday, Representative Rashida Tlaib, D-Mich, was censured in the House of Representatives, in part due to her sharing of a video that used the phrase, "from the river to the sea." More than 20 Democrats crossed party lines in voting to censure Tlaib, the only Palestinian American in Congress. In a tweet prior to the censuring, Tlaib said the phrase is an aspirational call for freedom, human rights, and peaceful coexistence, not death, destruction, or hate.